So hello and welcome to domytriesthis. I hope you brought your cuppa. Today's coffee mug is one of my Dragon Con coffee mugs. This is my oldest coffee mug. I got it 2 years ago, I think, maybe three, and maybe three. But yeah, it's the Dragon Con, and on the back it says Dragon Con and Labor Day weekend in Atlanta, Georgia. And it's a beautiful mug. I just love it. I just love it. It's one that I bought for myself. Today's tea is from our 6x box again, and this is the Jasmine Pearl Tea Red Hot Hibiscus. This has cinnamon as its first ingredient, hibiscus, orange peel, and all of those ingredients are organic. And this was it's in a little baggie right now. It's in one of the 6x baggies, and it is a very, very chunky tea. It hasn't been steeping long, so I don't think the flavor is going to be up to its full potential, but going to go ahead and give it a taste. It smells good. I can really smell that cinnamon, which I should, since it's the first ingredient, and it's really, really hot, so I'm not sure how well we're going to do on the flavor right now. Okay, yeah, I'm not getting anything. I'm getting that scent. It's really hot. I'm getting the scent. However, I'm not getting any of the flavor at this point. Yeah, I think it needs to steep a little longer. I also went really light on the sugar, so I'm not getting anything at all. I'm not even getting sweetness out of it, which is kind of odd, considering even going light on the sugar for me is still, it's not a tiny amount of sugar. Hair's being crazy today. Anyway, so today we are going to be getting into our February Ipsy. I do have an add-on in here I purchased, but before we get into all of that, we need to get with our unfinished business with last month's Ipsy. I have to say, last month's Ipsy overall, I actually really, really enjoyed, and I am wearing some of this, most of this on my face. Well, I can't say most of it. I'm wearing 3 of the items on my face today. So first I'm going to start off with this Alternative Rock Volume 2. It says blush eyeshadow. It's in the color Bare Minimum. I would not use this as an eyeshadow. It is just something about the color I wouldn't use. I have something similar, and I never ever touch it in my color pops. It's a very similar color. It's not exact color, but it's very similar. That is an eyeshadow, and I never ever use it. I might end up using it for a blush one of these days. This is a really nice blush. I am wearing it today. It's a really highly pigmented, so I have to be careful with the application, but with the way I apply my blush, that doesn't seem to be much of a problem. I don't sweep. I just sort of pat my blush in to give it a more blended, natural glow type of color, and I do think the color really looks nice on me. I'm very, very happy with this. I'm definitely going to keep it. I'd like to depot it, but I am not quite sure how that'll work. I do have a empty palette that I can start putting smaller blushes and stuff into. I'm just concerned about whether or not this is even magnetic. I tried to depot another blush, and it turned out it wasn't even magnetic. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that yet. Hopefully I can, if nothing else, I can probably tape it down. But yeah, I'm planning on depotting it and putting it in another palette and going to keep it and keep using it. It's a beautiful color, really, and the pigment is great. So next we got this Skin and Company Truffle Therapy Face Gommage. I wasn't quite sure what this was, so I initially applied it like a face cleanser, like a soap. The directions don't say anything about it except to apply before toner. And yeah, and I had to get that online too. There wasn't even anything on here, I don't think. I think I had to look for it online. Oh no, it is on here. Apply a liberal amount of truffle Therapy face gommage over face and neck. Gently massage and circular movements for 1 or 2 minutes, avoiding eye area. Remove with a damp, lukewarm towel and pat dry. Follow with a toner. Use 2 to 3 times per week. Now, I don't use it that much, but because it was like the whole rubbing thing, I thought it was like a soap. To come to the conclusions, it's more like a mask, one of those very quick masks. Once I figured that out, I did end up adding some cleanser. My skin came out really smooth and very soft, almost like it was polished. I mean, like really, my skin was really, wow, the way I was touched. I just almost couldn't stop touching it. It was very, very smooth and very polished. However, this did not clean out the pores. So I think this is more like an exfoliator than something that's actually going to clear the pores out. But it doesn't leave any little granules behind, which was really nice. My Radiance pad came up astonishing clean. $26 seems pricey, but I also didn't need to use a lot of it. I mean, I know it says to apply liberally. I never apply anything liberally. For my hair, applying liberally means it'll weigh down my hair. For skincare products, that means having to buy it more frequently, and I won't do that. These things are expensive, so yeah, no, I don't do that. I use a little brush. I have a brush that I use. It's like a flat brush, kind of like this one. So it's a flat brush, kind of like this. This is from my Juvia's Place, and the one I use is a very cheap brush, but it's a very flat brush, and I find it helps me to apply masks a lot more evenly and smoothly without using up a lot of product. So I don't apply it liberally, and I wouldn't use it, you know, 2 or 3 times a week. I haven't even been using it every week, to be honest with you. So it might be worth it for that $26 just because of the way I'm using it to try to stretch it out a bit. But I would have to think about it. There's a lot left in the sample tube. I have used it at least twice, possibly 3 times. So there's a lot still left in here. So I have plenty of time to think about it, to be honest with you. I think it's probably right about here. So I think I probably have another 2 or 3 uses before I'd have to decide whether or not I'd repurchase. I'm actually leaning towards a repurchase at some point in time. Probably not immediately, but I really, really did enjoy this, and I really liked it on my skin. So next we have the Illamasqua Coloring Pencil Lip Crayon and Liner. I'm actually wearing this around the edges of my lips today. I used it to kind of deepen just the outside just a little bit. I do find it's a little hard and a little stiff to be used as an all-over crayon. However, it works really well. It works really well. I can talk. It works really well as a lip liner to help define my edges and things like that, which is what I use liners for. I don't actually use them to get a lot of color, although for this one it does deepen the outer edge just a little bit, which I really kind of wanted to do because the lip color that I'm actually using is a bit on the brighter and pinkier side than I expected it to be, and this helped tone that down a little bit. So I do like it for a lip liner. I do not like it for an all-over color. The color is pretty and all that. It does work for the lining, like I said, but it just was really kind of hard to apply all over, even when I had my primer on, which I use almost all the time. So and my primer adds a smoothness to my lips, so I would think that without a primer this would be really hard to use. But other than that, it is pigmented and it does do what I need it to do, so it's another one I'm going to be keeping. So next I'm going to get to my actual my one disappointment, and that is this H2O Oasis Hydrating Treatment. This is supposed to be hydrating. What it felt like was tacky and not really moisturized at all. My cheeks were dry and I had to apply moisturizer over it. Maybe it doesn't work with my serums. I do use the Claire's vitamin E mask as a serum. I don't use it as a wash-off mask. I put it on and I keep it on and I use it twice a day. And I also use my Vichy, which is a mineral moisturizer booster as well. I use those two together, and this went over those, so maybe it doesn't work with those very well. The second day I applied more than I did the first time, and that seems to have helped it to do better. But there's still a lot of tackiness to my face, and it feels more moisturized, but it's really too expensive of a product to need to have to use a lot of it to get it to do what it's supposed to do. Does it work with enough product? Yes. But I don't really like it that way. I'm not going to spend a lot of money, and it's not worth it when I have less expensive products that can do a better job overall. And I just ended up really, really not liking this. This will be going to my daughter. I really wish it was more of a hydrating. I really do wish it had left my skin feeling much more hydrated and much more moisturized and all of that than it really did, because I really did want to like this. And so last is the Naked Loose Pigment. This is a gorgeous color, highly pigmented the way most loose pigments are. It's going to come off not quite so pigmented right there because I'm using it dry. What I did with it today, however, is I used it to go over my black liner. I got the pigment wet, so I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but it added a beautiful blue shimmery glow to the black liner. I really liked it that way. I'm not much into loose pigments. To me, they take up too much space. They get a little too messy. However, I'm going to keep this one and probably continue to use it in that way. And it's given me an idea to how to use another one that I have. I still have the F.A.R.A.H one that I got from Ipsy months and months ago, and I don't reach for that much either. But using it like this, I really, really enjoyed the results. Again, it's nice. I love the glitter. I'm a shimmer and glitter girl, what can we say? I love the glitter, and I love what it did over this liner. By itself, I probably wouldn't use it so much. I have used it a couple times to like deepen my crease on some other looks, but I think using it with the damp brush and then over the liner is probably my favorite way to use it. So I'm going to go ahead and keep it. So last month's bag overall, okay, it was, if anything though, this was worth the entire bag for me because I really, really love this. This worked out really well as well. These two items were okay. So I think I got my, my money's worth, so to speak. Well, I know I got my money's worth, but you know what I'm saying. For me, if someone had handed me these items and I knew what I know about them now, even with the H2O, and they said, we're going to charge you $10 for these, I would have jumped on it, because these two items alone would be worth that. And these two items would be, they're not the most exciting things in the bag, but they would be bonuses for me. And like I said, the H2O I can just give to my daughter or something. So overall, the bag last month, it was okay. I really enjoyed this, and so that made it worth it for me overall. Let's get into this month's bag. Why don't we see what we've got going on now? I only know of 3 things in here, and one of them was my add-on. I'm serious. I don't remember what the other items are. So there's 3 items. I don't even know what they are. Okay, so first thing is one of my add-ons. This is the Belle and Argent Auteur Cream Lipstick. It wasn't a brand. It is in the color I'll Bring Dessert. I love that. That's a cool name. But, oh, do you guys have stuff? No, okay. Always waiting for people to make it harder to open things. Anyway, this is a brand I haven't tried before, and so I wanted to try it. And this is how I know what one of the other things in my bag was. I picked it out before I looked at my bag, and it turns out I'm getting another product from the same brand. Not a bad thing. But there's the packaging. That is a very pretty packaging. It's simple, but I actually really like that packaging. And, whoa. There's the color. Kind of a nudie berry. Can you have a nudie berry? feels a little stiff on the hand. It's very similar to the color I'm wearing now, I think. It's a little more nude. Let's try that on. This is my Lippy Sticks primer. Always wear a primer. I think that other color left me a little bit stained though. All right, here we go. Yeah, I think I like this. I think I like it. It's like I said, it's a bit on the nude side, which is fine, but it's also more pink, so I don't feel like I'm burying my lips in a color that nobody will see. I don't like wearing a lot of browns. I sometimes use browns to adjust things, but I don't like wearing browns because I like my lips to show up. And a lot of browns, just like a lot of brown eyeshadows, a lot of brown lipsticks don't show up on my face. So I think I like the color. It was kind of stiff going on, but you know what? I'll play around with it a little bit more and see how that goes. Also on the outside of my bag, before I bring anything else out, is the other item, the third item that I know about, and that's, oh my goodness, that's my new brush. The color is very bright, but oh, look at the size of it. Oh my goodness, I love brushes too much. I really do. I like that they put this netting on the top. Look at that. Ooh, that's nice. And I like the size of it. Oh, I like that. I like that. I like that. That's beautiful. And it feels pretty sturdy. And I believe this is another, yeah, this is a F.A.R.A.H brush. That is beautiful. I was going to order an extra brush instead of the lipstick, but the other brush was $15 and I couldn't afford it. And I'm glad I didn't though, because this is gorgeous. This is gorgeous all by itself. I'm going to enjoy using that. All right, so next we have our card. Swoon so hard. There's lots to love this month, aside from your 5 personalized picks. Flip for more on those, so they put those on the back, which I'm not going to look at. Let us introduce you to your next Beauty Crush Ipsy add-ons. They've been doing the Ipsy add-ons for a while, so I don't know why they're acting like nobody knows about them. The biggest problems that I have found with the Ipsy add-ons is that, you know, once they're available, they're also gone. They sell out very, very quickly, and I know a lot of people have been having problems getting the right add-ons or getting all their add-ons or whatever. So I was a little hesitant about doing my add-on, but I'm very happy with it at this point. But yeah. So there's our card, acting like nobody knew, but you know, the add-ons have been going on for a while now. So, Ipsy, we all knew. We did. From what I've seen of the bag, it's really cute. So I'm really, yes, this is cute with little lips. It is kind of a pinkish color, which is fine. I'm not sure this is a bag I'll use much. I might be able to use it in my little makeup area to help store certain things, but this is not a bag I would actually go out anywhere in, but I still think it's a cute bag, so I will probably keep it. And it says Ipsy on the little tag the way it does. So we should have 3 more items in the bag. Let's reach in and see what we can find. I got something big and flat. What are you? Okay, so this is K&C Beauty All Natural Retinol Infused Eye Mask, and there are 2 of them, so basically I have 2 uses. That'll be interesting. I've tried a couple different eye masks through my subscription boxes, and so far they're not something that I'm really big on, but I'll give them a try and let you know what I think. And next, okay, I just got confused because there's still 3 items in here and I have 3 sitting in front of me, but this was a bonus item, so we're fine. Every now and then I confuse myself. I'm going to grab this thing. Elemis Superfood Facial Wash. I just finished one of these. I do enjoy the Elemis products that I've been trying. I have tried this facial wash. I'm glad to have it. I do like it. I just wouldn't pay for it. So I'm glad to have gotten one in my Ipsy. This can go like, in my shower, because I have one wash in my shower and one wash on my sink. Actually, I have more than one wash on my sink at the moment. They got so much going on right now. But anyway, yes, I really like the Elemis products. If you are willing to pay the price, they are very good products. I've enjoyed the ones I have. I just prefer to get a little bit more for my money. Let's go with that. But this looks like to be about the same size as the sample that I ordered directly from Elemis. And so this will last me a little while, because I think the other one lasted me at least 2, maybe 3 months. Something like that. So this will last me a while, especially since I have other cleansers that I'm working with right now as well. So really enjoy this. I will add that again to my review next month, but I don't really need to use it to know that I really enjoy it. All right, we've got 2 boxes left. What are you? We've got a new nail lacquer. Somehow I don't remember that being in there. This is Inara Cosmobeauty Nail Lacquer. And I'm assuming that the color is Pulse. Wow. Okay. This is really red. And it's coming off kind of pink in the image that I'm seeing, but it is really red. It does look to be more of a blue red. I don't like wearing orangey reds. So, oh wow. And it looks to be a nice thick consistency. It is not overly liquid. Let's put a little bit of this on one of my nails, because my nails are clean right now. We have no primer on, but anyway. Oh, that's nice. That is going on so smooth and even. Okay. Even with the color, that's beautiful. Like I said, it's coming off a lot more orangey. I'd have to clean up the outer edges. I don't do my nails very well. I do a lot of cleaning of my outer edges when I do my nails. It's coming off more orangey in my view here than it is in real life. It's more of a blue tone. Whoa, that's strong. That's a pretty color though. Okay, I'm willing to give that a shot. I'm willing to play around with that. See how well that lasts me doing dishes and all that stuff. We've got one more in here, and it is the other Belle and Argent. This is Lip Allure, and this is in the color I Love That Car. Okay, we love that car. Do we love that car? I like that name. Okay, so this has similar packaging as the other one. It is a liquid lip. It is very dark. So it has similar packaging. It doesn't say, it is a gloss, so it's not matte. Let's go ahead and we're going to put it on over what we have right now, which means it's going to be really red. Well, let's do this first. Before I do that, okay, I can tell you right now, I do not like the applicator. And while it's really red in here, it's coming off with a bit more of a pinky tone on my hand. But let's go ahead and give this a try on the lips. Oh, whoa, that's looking really orange in my viewfinder. It's not looking that orange in my mirror, but it's looking really on the orangey side in my viewfinder. Not sure how I feel about the color. It is coming off a bit thick. It's a bit thick for a gloss. It does obviously have quite a bit of pigment. We'll just have to play around with it and see if we can end up using it over other things that we like. I can think of some dark reds that this might really look good over. So overall, I think I like this month's bag. I got a nail polish, which is already dry. It's already dry. That didn't take long at all. So I have the lip gloss, the nail polish. I already know that I'm going to enjoy the cleanser. I love the brush. I'm in love with the brush. Brushes, it's easy to please me with a brush. And then we've got the eye masks. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a try. I'll probably end up using both sets. But I'm not big on eye masks. I just haven't noticed much of a difference when I have used them. I mean, I got a set of 5 from a Boxy one time, and like I said, I just never really noticed much of a difference. But we'll give them a try, and we'll see how they go. But overall, I think that this bag was an improvement over the last bag. Maybe, just a little bit. What do you think? Anyway, so yeah, I think I'm pretty happy. I'm really looking forward to using these, especially the brush. I don't know. I have more brushes than I know what to do with, and I just love getting a new brush. That's all I can say. So I'm really looking forward to using that. And the face cleanser I will use. And yeah, so there's a couple question marks in the bag. And then, of course, this, I actually ended up liking the color of this. I'm not sure how I feel about the formula yet. But so there we go. That was my Ipsy bag for February, and that's it for today. And I hope you like what you've seen, and that if you're not subscribed, that you will subscribe. If you do subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you know when I upload. I currently upload 4 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. And we do occasionally get, you know, a bonus upload. So yeah, you kind of want to be subscribed so you know when those other uploads come up. You want that bell rung and all that other stuff. If you're part of the notification squad, you will want to check your bells, and you will want to check your subscription, because they keep getting knocked off. I'm still hearing of it. Not just me. Other people are saying that they have subscribers complaining about all of a sudden not being subscribed. If you choose not to subscribe, well, we will be sad, but hopefully you'll come back again, because you are always welcome here. And when you do come back again, don't forget to bring your cup of tea. Alrighty, let's hope that looks a little darker, so let's hope we've got some flavor in here now. You know, something that says that it is red hot hibiscus needs to have some flavor. So here we go. This is disappointing. It has been sitting here for at least 25 minutes. Possibly 30, and I'm getting nothing. Nothing on a chunky tea. That has never happened before. Never. Yeah, there's nothing. Nothing. That's really disappointing. I will have to try it again with more of the tea in the tea bag. I did put in how much they said. They said a heaping teaspoon. I will have to try more than that, because it's water. I'm not tasting any of my sugar. I'm not tasting the milk. I'm not tasting the tea. I'm tasting water. Sadly. Unfortunately. So hopefully I can get it to work, and if I can, hopefully I'll remember to report back to you. In the meantime, I hope you all are having a great day, and we'll see you later. Bye.